Hi, doctor. How are you?
Hey man, I'm great. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. I want to get right to it. There are men and women watching this right now, listening to this. We've all been there with the last 15. Are we self-destructive or what are we doing something wrong? Help me because I'm there in my personal journey right now. That's why this book is so relevant to me.
Well, in most cases, you're doing nothing wrong. You just need to do what's called a different right. Let me explain to you.
Okay.
When you're losing weight over a prolonged period of time, there are three things that are happening. Number one, your body's natural desire is to hold on to weight. Your body wants to hold on. It does not want to release weight. That's just a natural state of how the body works. So when you're losing weight over a period of time, your body is not really happy about that in the sense of you're making it work, you're making it use energy. And so the body becomes more efficient at being able to do the work that you are asking it to do. As the body becomes more efficient, then it starts requiring less calories to do the work. That means that you stop burning those calories like you were earlier. And so now the weight loss either slows down or stops because your body is now more effective at handling the weight loss strategies that you were using. That's number one. Number two, as you're losing weight, the body says, wow, the calories are becoming less. The meals sometimes are less frequent because people are doing intermittent fasting.
Right.
So, right. So the body says, I'm going to switch to starvation mode, which means that I don't know when the next meal is going to come. So instead of burning my fat stores, which is the storage form of energy, I'm going to hold on to the fat stores. So here you are doing your most to try to get it going. And the body's fighting back saying, we're in starvation mode. And the last thing that happens is this: as we get smaller, the calories we need become less. So if you're still eating the same amount of calories that you were eating 15 or 20 pounds ago, same number of calories, same type of food, it's still too many calories because your body is smaller and you require less calories. So there are real reasons why you're not able to lose those last 10 to 15 pounds. And it's not that you've done something wrong. It's that you just need to try to do a different right, which is why I wrote the last 15 book.
I like that term, a different right. I like that. Oh, yeah, dollar. I'm stealing that. I like
Okay,
that.
there you go.
All
You
right.
got it.
Well, then let me get a psychologist. At one point I weighed 402 pounds. I'm down to about 285 right now.
Wow.
And,
Congratulations.
but
That's
it's been a
great.
journey. It's been a lot of stuff and, doing that. And I'm learning every day and I make mistakes, but I was thinking about this and I was looking forward to talking to you. Someone comes up to me and goes, "Hey, you're losing weight. You look good." On the way home, I would stop and eat a burger. Why? Why? I know it's self-destructive. I've done it my whole life. I'm at this point in my life where I'm working through it. Why do we do this as human beings to ourselves?
There are lots of reasons. Let me hit a couple of reasons why we do that. Sometimes, and this may seem strange, but it's true. Sometimes, as much as we want success, we are uncomfortable with the success. It's a lack of comfort. So here you are, you've lost a lot of weight. People are giving you compliments when you've always wanted people to acknowledge and realize that, wow, he's looking better, blah, blah. But when you get that, you're uncomfortable with it. And so a reflex to that is to participate in the behaviors, right? That put you back to where you were originally. And sometimes, by the way, we do it subconsciously. It's not like you sat there and said to yourself, hey, someone gave me a compliment, I'm going to sabotage myself. No, no. Sabotage is something that's subconscious. So that's one reason. Another reason why we do it is this, is that sometimes we feel like, wow, we've been successful, we're doing things well, but this can't go on forever. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to sustain this level of change and keep getting these kind of results. And you just kind of say, I'm just not going to be perfect. I'm going to go off the wagon a little bit. So there's some deep psychological reasons why people do that. But let me address the other side of it, which is, what do you do instead? What do you do when you have that urge to want to go? Like, I like sweets. This is the truth, right? I could eat cupcakes every day of my life. I love sweets. But when I have the urge to do that, I say, you know what? Let me go get something healthier. Let me go get, some hummus, something with hummus. Let me eat some chicken with some protein. And so what I try to do is I try to swap the behaviors out for something else. The other thing, which is very true, and people laugh about this, but when you have these ideas, distract yourself, do something, get out and walk, get on the phone, listen to some music, write something. Distraction is a big deal because studies have shown, by the way, Jim, that the urge to do something like you described only lasts, 5 to 10 minutes. That urge.
And it is that tired mind that you're
That's right.
absolutely right. At the end of the day, you're tired. I've got done with the show. It's 11, noon, and I'm dragging ass. And I used to always think it was a carb thing, but as I get older and reading your book reminded me again that it's a deeper issue. It's not just simply I'm jonesing for carbs.
That's exactly right. And I also want to say this. I want to say that, you know, in the last 15 and the group that I have on Facebook. Oh, by the way, so support is also important, right? So
Yes.
I've developed this Facebook group, has over 13,000 people. The Facebook group is called the Last 15 Group. So people at home, please join. I do Zoom sessions. We hold each other accountable, posting recipes. It's fantastic. When you're in a supportive environment like that, and even if you're having a bad day, you're tired, okay? You had a bad day at work, you're tired, you jump on the Facebook group and you see something inspirational and motivational from a fellow group member, that's a game changer for a lot of people. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. But the other part I want to say is that when I'm talking to the group, I'm saying that this year is about the 3 C's, Jim. It's about commitment, it's about challenge, and it's about consistency. If you can master those 3 C's and think about them on a daily basis when you're thinking about maybe making a bad decision, that can help deter you from bad lifestyle choices. So the 3 C's are a great way to keep your mind focused.
I've shared this with you. So to your point, instead of just eating junk food or something, I got a local company here in Detroit. Their name's Naked Butter. See if I get that right. It's a
Yeah.
local 12 grams of protein, low sodium, low carbs, low sugar, 190 calories. I eat this with a banana, and all of a sudden I feel better. And I don't. Here's the reason I wanted. A, it's a great product, but B, I feel better. I feel better mentally and physically. What is the physiological reaction that we have when we know we're doing the right thing? Where does that come from, Doc?
Dopamine.
Is it
Dopamine.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So when you do something that you know is right and you feel good that you're doing the right thing, it releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter in the brain, a chemical in the brain. And that neurotransmitter says this, it says, wow, this feels really good. I want more of it. And so in order to get more release of dopamine, you then need to do the behavior that released it in the first place, and that was having your Nike with your sun butter.
Yeah.
So, and I want to say this: the fact that you are thinking about what's inside, that's a big part of this. By the way, you're sitting there looking at the protein, the carbs, and the sodium.
All the
Most
macros I would have never done before.
Never,
Yeah.
never.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people, listen, I don't expect you to understand the science like I understand the science. This is my life. But if you have a basic understanding and a basic interest about what you're putting inside of your body, you are going to make smarter choices because you then start realizing all of the junk that isn't in the foods that you thought you loved so much.
Someone's watching this right now. What's the one thing you say to them?
Front load your calories and front load your calories and eat more protein, meaning eat most of your calories in the front half of the day and eat more protein, some protein in every meal.
I've always heard that, like breakfast like a king, dinner like a pauper, whatever that was, that kind of mindset.
Yes. Yes. Breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, dinner like a pauper.
And then as far as movement and stuff, and when you see the different weightlifting and things like that, in simplest terms, I just feel better when I'm moving. It's,
And let me tell you something, Jim. The new fountain of youth is muscles. Everyone needs more muscles. I'm not saying you have to be Hercules. I'm not trying to
Right.
get you like that. But muscles increase your metabolism. So it increases your burn. Muscles are very hungry. So when you have more muscles, which is why men lose weight faster than women, not because they're better, it's because men typically have more muscles. When you have more muscles throughout the day, just sitting, your muscles are burning through calories because they're hungry. And your appetite increases when you start getting more muscles.
That's that fuel. That's right. I mean, that's what you're talking about. I always say, find your fuel. This book, I would highly recommend. I'm not just saying this because we're talking to you. The Last 15 is one of those things that I'm going to sit with. And I would encourage people who are on their journey right now, whatever it is, take a moment, read it, sit with it. And then I'm going to get in on your Facebook group. Absolutely going to be on that.
I'd love that. You've done great, by the way. And I think that your story will motivate other people in the Facebook group. And Any tips I have for you, I'm happy to give them to you.
Keep doing what you're doing. It matters. It matters. I mean, and we all need a win, especially in the world we live in now. We all need a win every day, man. And just one win every day. Just find something that you can hold on to.
That is my motto. That is my motto.
Ian Smith, the last 15, man. Doc, it's wonderful talking to you. You're always welcome in the Motor City. Come on.
Thank you, man. I'm coming.
All right. All
I
the best.
appreciate